Meet the six-fingered beast that NFL players fear. Hey, big shout out to Red Zone for the video I'm about to react to, bro. 6 fingers? How does that happen?
This is football's first
Oh my gosh, he actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh.
six-fingered linebacker. But he's just one of the unique players we've got on our list. Because one kicker didn't even have toes.
What?
Another dominated the field without a hand.
Oh yeah, I know about him.
These are football players you won't believe exist. And first, imagine a player so colossal that he turned football's toughest era into his playing ground.
Wait,
it's
what?
the 1985 NFL season, and the Chicago Bears are steamrolling the league with one of the most dominant defenses in football history. But in the middle of all the chaos, there's one man who doesn't just stand out, he towers over
Wait,
it.
that's a running
William
back?
the Refrigerator Perry.
Oh,
he
the
wasn't
refrigerator.
just big, he was monstrous. At 6'2" and 335 pounds, Perry was
I'm taller than him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I would've ran him over. I'm joking. I am taller, but I would've ran.
built to crush offensive lines.
Wait, he was a running
But what
back?
made him legendary wasn't just his size, it's what he did with it.
William the Refrigerator Perry carried the ball. Still where he's gonna die. Boom, boom,
He's a running back with number
Back
72?
then, linemen were expected to stay in their lanes, block, tackle, and protect.
Oh, he was
But
a
Perry
lineman and a running back.
redefined that image. Imagine a defensive tackle so versatile that he could run the ball better
he
than
was
some
a
fullbacks. That's
Wait. So he was a defensive lineman and a running back. That's actually crazy.
exactly what Perry did. He was nicknamed the Fridge because of his massive frame, and eventually he became an unlikely weapon for the Bears' offense. But no moment showcased this better than Super Bowl 20. In the biggest game of the season, with the entire world watching, Perry scored. But his
Wow.
legend wasn't just about his size or his touchdowns. It was about his personality. This next player, though, single-handedly changed what's possible in the NFL.
Hey.
We're talking about one of the most inspirational players to ever step onto the
out to him,
gridiron.
bro.
Shaquem Griffin. Born with amniotic band syndrome, Griffin had his left hand amputated at just 4 years old. That's right, 4. Most kids are just learning how to get along with others. Shaquem, he had to learn how to
such a
do
crazy
everything with
story,
only
bro.
one hand. He refused to let that define him, though. Shaquem dominated in high school and college, starring as a linebacker at the University of Central Florida, where he helped lead the Knights to an undefeated season in 2017.
Hit right away by Shaquem Griffin. And the interception by who else? Shaquem
Bro, this just shows, bro, beautiful. Like, dude, don't let nobody stop you. Let nothing stop you, bro. Your circumstance, bro, like, man, man, this is so crazy.
Griffin. Backside pressure. Down he goes, Shaquem Griffin.
His speed and instincts made him a force on the field, and at the NFL Combine, he silenced every doubter. Running a blazing 4.38 in the 40-yard dash and bench pressing 225 pounds 20 times using a prosthetic. And somehow, his story gets even more heartwarming, because when Shaquem was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks in 2018, he officially became teammates with his twin brother Shaquille, fulfilling a dream they had shared since childhood.
Bro, like, that's dope. Like, imagine being a kid. You don't got a hand, bro. People probably teasing you in school. You know, there's a lot just you can't do. And you and your brothers like, man, we want to make the NFL. And then y'all do it. Not only that, on the same team.
Third down and 9 blitz sack. Play made by Shaquem Griffin.
And his brother.
His brother was right there as well.
Shaquem Griffin overcame what most would consider insurmountable, and for Efe Obata, he did too. This guy faced adversity that could have ended his football dreams before they even began. Born in Nigeria, Obata's early life was anything but easy. As a child, he was trafficked to the UK, abandoned and left homeless on the streets of London. With no family, no stability, and no direction, his future seemed uncertain. But against everything, Obata found a lifeline in football, a sport he hadn't even heard of until his 20s. Eventually, Efe was discovered by a British-American football team, the London Warriors. His raw athleticism and determination immediately caught the attention of coaches, and from there, he landed an improbable opportunity, a chance to try out for the NFL. With no college experience and only a handful of games under his belt, the cards were stacked against him. But Efe had something you can't measure. Heart.
Heart,
So in
that's all you need,
2015,
bruh.
Obata signed with the Dallas Cowboys, and in 2017, after bouncing between teams, he finally found his home with the Carolina Panthers. So when he stepped onto the field in 2018, Obata didn't just play, he dominated. In his debut game, he recorded a sack, an interception, and eventually he even earned NFC Defensive Player of the Week honors, a moment that brought his incredible journey full circle. Today, Efe Obata is a symbol of perseverance and the power of second chances. And speaking
Like
of
I said,
which,
bro, never
let's
give
talk about
up,
one of
never
the
quit,
biggest
bro.
quarterbacks to ever play the game.
talk.
What do you think of QBs?
big
You
quarterback.
probably picture
Is it
tall,
Ben
lean
Roethlisberger?
athletes built for speed and precision.
Ben
But Jared
Roethlisberger?
Lorenzen
Fuck.
shattered
What's his
that
name?
mold.
Ben Ro-
Nicknamed Hefty Lefty, Lorenzen tipped the scales at over
Lefty,
300
lefty,
pounds,
hefty,
making him the
lefty.
heaviest quarterback to ever play the game. Yet what set him apart wasn't just his size, it was the way he played. With a cannon for an arm and shocking agility, Lorenzen proved that greatness doesn't have a one-size-fits-all definition.
Playing quarterback at the University of Kentucky, he was remarkably prolific. And at 300 pounds, there was simply no one else like him.
My bad, guys. I was doing something, bro. My fault. It was something over here. I'm locked in.
And playing the position anywhere.
Look at Jared Lorenzen on his feet.
That's crazy, bro. But how big was he again? Damn, that's a big quarterback.
One of the things that helped make him a fan favorite. A kind of everyman who happened to have extraordinary skill.
Instead, Jared became a college football legend at the University of Kentucky, where his fearless playing style and larger-than-life personality made him a fan favorite. In one game against Georgia, he led a jaw-dropping comeback for the Wildcats with a 400-yard passing performance. While most defenders saw him as an easy target, Lorenzen's surprising mobility earned him another nickname, the Pillsbury Throw Boy. Even at 300-plus pounds, he could roll out, evade tackles, and launch absolute missiles downfield. After his college career, Lorenzen signed with the New York Giants in 2004, and though he was primarily a back,
He played for us? Oh, wait, I think I heard of this guy. Oh, didn't he pass away? Oh, my gosh, I know who this guy is, bro. Rest in peace. I remember him, bro. Oh, my gosh, I hope I don't cry again. I cried when I heard his story the first time on a different reaction video, bro.
he even earned a Super Bowl ring as part of the Giants' iconic 2017 that upset the undefeated New England Patriots. Lorenzen later played in smaller leagues like the Ultimate Indoor Football League, where he continued to thrill fans with his unique style of play.
That's the IFL, baby. That's where I play.
Tragically, though, Jared's life was cut short in 2019. His death was chalked up to complications from infections and issues related to his long struggle with morbid obesity. But his legacy will live on forever. Which brings us to our next player,
Rest in
George
peace, bro.
Blanda. Because this guy didn't just defy the odds, he defied time itself. At an age when most players have long since retired, Blanda was still suiting up, throwing passes, and kicking field goals. By the time he retired in 1975 at the age of 48, Blanda had
Damn,
become
that's
a
a
living
long
legend,
time.
holding the record as the oldest player to ever compete in the NFL, a record that still stands today. Think about this. When Blanda retired, he was nearly 50 years old.
Wow.
Most players can't even imagine surviving a decade in the league. In fact, the average NFL career is only 3.3 years, but Blanda played for an unbelievable 26 seasons.
Wow.
He began in 1949 as the Chicago Bears place kicker and quarterback.
Blanda wasn't just a placeholder in his later years. He was a game changer. As a quarterback and kicker, his versatility kept him invaluable to his teams. In 1970, at the age of 43, Blanda delivered one of the greatest performances in NFL history, engineering last-minute wins with touchdown passes and long field goals in 5 consecutive games for the Raiders. And even as he approached 50, Blanda's legs stayed as powerful as ever. His final field goal in 1975 marked the end of an era. Proof that no matter your age, greatness has no expiration date.
That's
But
fire,
imagine
bro.
waking
Shout
up
out
one
to
day
him, bro.
being told that your dream is over, that the thing you worked on for your entire life is no longer possible. That was the reality Anthony Gargiulo faced.
Why? Oh, bro, please don't make me, bro. I swear, bro. I'm not trying to cry today. I'm not trying to be sad. There's literally 2 videos on my reaction list because I have a playlist of things I'm gonna react to because I've been reacting to videos all day today. And 2 of them, one of them is like emotional moments, and another one is like injuries. Bro, like today, I purposely said, you know what, Eli, don't react to those type of videos today, bro. I'm not trying to get sad, bro. I'm not trying to cry, bro.
In 2015, after a devastating car accident, doctors were left with no choice but to partially amputate Anthony's left leg. For most, that might have been the end of the story, but for Gargiulo, it was just the beginning of an extraordinary comeback. Before the accident, Gargiulo was a standout defensive end at Dartmouth College, known for his relentless drive and work ethic. But when doctors told him he'd never play football again, he made a decision. He wasn't giving up. Gargiulo did the unthinkable. He returned to the field. In 2018, Gargiulo made history
With one leg?
by earning a spot with the Calgary Stampeders in the Canadian Football League, and surprisingly, playing at the professional level with a prosthetic leg. He didn't just hold his own, he excelled. The guy was a key part of the Stampeders' defensive unit, and even managed to help them with the Grey Cup, the CFL's championship that same year. Gargiulo's tale is one of perseverance. He became a sign of hope for amputees and athletes everywhere, just like Shaquem Griffin and the next player on our list.
Bro, that is so legendary. Everybody clap it up, man. Hashtag clap it up in the comments, bro. Wow, bro.
Dempsey, the kicker who played football without toes. See, in the world of football, kickers often go unnoticed until the game is on the line. But Tom Dempsey was impossible to ignore, and not just because of his talent. Born without toes on his right foot and missing fingers on his right hand, Dempsey faced challenges that most would see as insurmountable.
He had no toes or fingers and played in the NFL? Bro, legendary.
Yet, he didn't just play football, he rewrote its history. Despite his physical challenges, Dempsey excelled as a place kicker in the NFL, playing for teams like the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles, a place in football lore. With just seconds left in a game against the Detroit Lions, Dempsey lined up for what seemed like an impossible 63-yard field goal, a distance field goal in NFL history, a record that stood for an incredible 43 years. What made it even more remarkable was the fact that Dempsey did it with his modified shoe, defying all expectations about what was possible.
19-17, Dempsey with a 63-yard field goal.
Dempsey's achievement wasn't without controversy, though. Some critics argue that his special shoe actually gave him an advantage. But after the NFL investigated, they ultimately upheld his record, acknowledging the immense skill and power that it took to make that kick. Man, they really try to say the man missing toes had an unfair advantage.
Bro, they say anything. Shut up. It's not fair. Dude, you have 5 toes. He has 0. Shut up.
That's ridiculous. And so is this next player, because he made history for being the smallest player to ever step foot on an NFL field. See, football has always been a game dominated by giants, but sometimes the smallest players make the biggest impact. Meet Jack "Soupy" Shapiro, who holds the distinction of being the shortest player in NFL history.
Wow.
Standing at just 5'1" and weighing 119 pounds, Shapiro played as a blocking back for the Staten Island Stapletons in 1929. Yes, a blocking back, a position that required him to throw his tiny frame into defenders twice his size. Born in 1907,
5'1". My girl is 5'3", and she's so little to me. That's freaking crazy.
Shapiro grew up in the Bronx, where he developed the love for football despite being undersized. At the time, pro football was rough and unforgiving, with no room for the faint-hearted. But Shapiro's toughness and quickness made up for his lack of size, earning him a spot in the NFL during its earliest years. And even though his NFL career lasted just 1 season, Shapiro's story is a reminder of the grit and determination it takes to defy the doubters.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, somebody with no hand, somebody with no toes, somebody with 1 leg, somebody that's 5'1", shorter than you that's watching this video most likely. Like, bro, these are, come on now, legendary, bro.
Some players, though, seeing success
Never give up, bro.
isn't as easy. Just like for Jake Olson,
No way he
he
was
showed the
blind.
world that even without sight, you can still see your way to greatness. In football, the center snap is the start of every play. For Jake Olson, it was the start of something much bigger. Diagnosed with retinoblastoma, a rare form of eye cancer, Olson lost his sight completely at the age of 12. For most people, that would have been the end of any dream of playing football. But for Jake, it was just the beginning.
I just want to be a normal kid, do what I did, and maybe even more.
And in the fall of 2013, as a junior, Jake decided to try out for his high school team.
Jake's journey led him to the University of Southern California, where he made history as the first completely blind player to appear in an NCAA football game. In 2017, during a matchup against Western Michigan, Olson trotted onto the field as USC's long snapper. The crowd held its breath as he delivered a perfect snap for an extra point. And when it sailed through, the stadium erupted.
And a good snap from Jake. Listen to the crowd. Look at the USC sideline.
Jake's presence on the field wasn't just symbolic, it was earned. He trained relentlessly to practice the mechanics of long snapping, relying on touch and repetition to achieve perfection. And he didn't just inspire his teammates, he inspired millions.
Bro, oh my God, bro. Oh, that just made me tear up a little bit, bro. Yo, that just made me tear up, bro. Bro, that is so great. And I love how what got me was the fact that if you look before the kid, look at the defenders. Nobody even tried to rush in, bro, because they could have been rude and just freaking trampled him, bro. But they didn't. Look.
Erupted.
Everybody just stood up and let it happen, bro, so he could live out his dream, bro.
And a good snap from Jake. Listen to the crowd. Look at the USC sideline.
Jake's presence on the field wasn't just symbolic, it was earned. He trained relentlessly to practice the mechanics of long snapping, relying on touch and repetition to achieve perfection. And he didn't just inspire his teammates, he inspired millions, proving that no obstacle is too great to overcome.
It's a competitive game, and I'm a competitor. I like to prove to myself and others that just because I can't see doesn't mean that I'm not going to play football.
Jake Olson really showed the world that vision isn't about what you see, but what you believe is possible. JJ Weaver had that kind of belief in himself too. See, football is a game of inches where every advantage matters. And for JJ Weaver, that advantage came in the form of an extra
Bro, that's real? Like, that's not AI, bro? Wow.
finger. Yeah, being born with polydactyly, Weaver has
1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He had to get special gloves made for him.
6 fingers on his right hand, making him one of the most unique athletes in the game today. While some may see it as an oddity, Weaver has turned it into a competitive edge, dominating as a linebacker for the University of Kentucky.
And let me tell you something, J.J. Weaver is a special kid from Kentucky. He's got 6 fingers on his right hand.
J.J. Weaver coming from the inside just barrels over the up blocker, and he got a hand.
Standing at 6'5" and weighing 245 pounds,
That's cool,
Weaver
man.
already has the size and speed to wreak havoc on the field. But his extra digit gives him something no other player has: enhanced grip and leverage. Whether he's snagging an interception, stripping the ball from a runner, or shredding blocks, Weaver's 6 fingers make him a nightmare for opposing offenses.
My bad, bro. I'm not really talking, man. That previous story. That's why I always tell y'all, like, field flicks, rebound, red zone, blitz. Like, please, bro, y'all gotta put the emotional stuff at the end of the video, cause if I cry or something, bro, like, I'm gonna instantly, like my whole mood's gonna change, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not sad, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a different mood now. Like, I don't know, bro. Shout out to him, man.
But it's not just his physical
this
gifts
is
that
crazy,
set
though.
Weaver
6
apart.
fingers?
It's his mentality. JJ openly embraces what makes him different, using his platform to inspire others to take pride in their uniqueness. He's not just a rising star in the SEC. He's a role model for athletes
Oh, he
everywhere.
plays in college right now?
What made me different, what made me come out here and speak to you guys, just to inspire you guys to be different, follow your dreams.
How do you do that?
Man, every day they still do, but it is me. It is. That's why I came to talk to you guys, because it's okay to be different.
It doesn't matter if you look different or not. It made me feel happy and excited. It shows me that there's people in this world that's similar to me. Everybody should feel special about themselves.
6 fingers and countless reasons to watch this star on the rise.
That's fire. Damn, bro, that is so cool, man. What a way to end the video right there. Big shout out to Red Zone. You're a legend, bro. You know I love you, bro. Oh, man, bro. Banger video, man. Hey, I just want to say I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers right now, bro. So make sure y'all show love, bro, and lock in for me, please. I appreciate y'all so much and love you. Thank you, man. Make sure you put God first always. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.